The best noodles in Seattle. I've been in Seattle for 10 years and I'm going to show you around some of my favorite noodle spots. This is not all the spots, so let me know if I missed some and I'll get to it. Okay, this spot is in the heart of Chinatown and it's been a staple amongst a lot of chefs that I know for years now. It's called A+ Hong Kong and they have two locations. One is brand new. Well, when I say brand new, like maybe a couple years old, but it used to be super busy and now it's easier for you to get in because there's two locations. That's how busy they were. I've been coming here the entire time I've been a cook in Seattle and it's my top favorite, and also many other chef friends of mine will recommend this spot. Now, I love getting things like the egg sandwich here, the clay pot rice, but we're here for the number one thing that I love, and that is the rice roll noodle with beef brisket in the clay pot. It is so delicious, but their menu is very extensive. They have so many good things here, but we're showcasing noodles today, so I'm gonna bring you here for that. So I got this anyway. It's very simple. It's just like a homemade egg sandwich. The egg is just, it's perfect. It's like very home style. You can ask for the bread toasted. They also cut the crust off. That's really good. It's just like a wholesome, like home style mom egg sandwich. I like the one with Spam too. That one's really good. Okay, here's the giant pot of rice roll with braised brisket. This is the stuff to get. I've been coming here for years just to get this right here. It's just, it's a perfectly done like street food. I think this is a Cantonese thing. I've made this on the channel before, but these rice rolls, like they're just like, they're so chewy. And they got like this glossy sauce on them from the braised brisket. And the brisket is just like perfectly braised. Like it's so soft. Like usually you'll go to spots where the brisket's not cooked all the way through and it's too chewy. This is not that. It's so comforting. There's like the warm spices. I think there's like star anise in here and cinnamon. It's like those comforting Chinese spices. So good. This would be even really good with chili oil on there. This is something you could easily share with like 2 or 3 people, and it's only 16 bucks. We found this little roasted chestnut stand on the way, and it's pretty cool because it's like cold winter time, and it's just nice to have these warm little snacks.
Just open it.
Look at the little bag. It's really cute. These are some warm nuts. I haven't had these in years.
Thank you.
I wonder if it's outside the Japanese grocery store because it's a Japanese thing. Like chestnuts are always like super Japanese. It's so creamy, so good. That's comforting right now though. If you're here during the winter time, definitely check out this little stand. They're really good. How much was that?
$5.
$5, not bad.
For a small bag.
Because chestnuts are usually expensive. This next spot is called Taste of Xi'an. Xi'an, I could be saying it wrong. But anyways, that's beyond the point. It's here in the University District in Seattle. Kind of a pain to get parking here, but it's definitely well worth it. And what we come here for is the hand-pulled noodles. As you can see, hosts on King 5. Hand-pulled noodles. I've been coming here for years for these noodles. This could be one of my favorite noodles in the entire city. I've been coming here for years. I didn't even know this. They close at 3:30 p.m., but then they reopen at 5. So I had to come back at like 5 p.m. to get in. So keep that in mind. Parking can be a pain here, but it's actually pretty cool here in the U District. There's like some video game stores and like good places to get drinks and stuff like that. So you could walk around as well as get yourself some good noodles. So this is the hand-pulled noodle, and this is what I've been coming to get for years here. There's just like these really thick noodles, and you gotta get them coated with the black bean and the brisket. I'm sorry, black bean and minced pork. Super luxurious chili sauce. It also comes with like the bok choy. I think I got a little bonus noodles in there. Oh wait, no, these are sprouts, some bean sprouts. There it is. That's probably my top favorite noodle in the whole town. It's so good. It's got a nice chew. This could be like the only thing you get, and it's like such a good size portion for 2 people, maybe even 3 people. It's a pretty big portion. Like if you get more than just this, to be honest. It's almost like the flavors of a a chili crisp that it's like tossed in pretty much. There's not really much Szechuan in here, although it does have like the spice, but it doesn't have like the tingle that you'd expect. The noodles are hand pulled. They're actually like stretched by hand, and that's why they have this form factor. And they just have like a really nice chew to it. This one's it's just one of my all around favorite noodles that I can get in the city. I've been coming here for so long. And so I come here for just two things. And it's usually the hand pulled noodles and the mapo tofu. Now this one in particular comes with a brisket, which is something that I usually don't find at most places, is it comes with a braised brisket. Now this mapo, it's got the Szechuan, it's got that tingly. That's so nice. This is a really good pairing to have with your noodles. So I recommend these two things, mapo tofu, hand-pulled noodles. Get the braised brisket on there. It's super tender. Like most places forget to braise it long enough where it's tender, and this one's just, they don't forget. It's so good. Just look at like the super nice broth that it's in. This one does not miss. The portion is huge too. I don't even remember how much this is, like 15 bucks. Okay, next stop is Pho Bak. This one's near and dear to my heart. I'm really good friends with the owners, and this is a spot that's been here since 1985. It started off in a little boat. The boat is actually right there, and that is actually a new restaurant too. They serve really good food there. This is the dry noodle pho. I haven't had this in years. I used to always get the regular short rib pho, giant bone in, and that's the standard. I highly recommend that. But one day, Yenbi, the owner, she told me you gotta try the dry noodle pho because she was really happy with it, and it's one of my favorites. This is a turmeric noodle, and it's tossed in their house sauce. It's like this really luxurious house sauce. You can just see it glistening on the noodles there. It's like this peanut sauce. So it kind of reminds me of like a Thai situation, but it's not quite pho, although the pho broth really makes it pho. So if you want to order it, it's called the Pho Tron Bo with beef. It's just got like carrots, it's got all the fixings. It's got the basil, the carrots, onions, the bean sprouts, everything you want from that pho. It's just mixed in with these dry turmeric noodles and that sauce just glistening on there. And this beef, it's actually really nicely shredded and cooked very well. And then you slurp it with the broth or dip your noodles in the broth. This is another solid noodle of Seattle. So just keep in mind, everyone, the parking lot could be really hectic. As you can see, there's like a 3-car pileup here. So I don't recommend parking here. I highly recommend parking somewhere else and walking to Pho Bak. Next one is for funsies. This is a QQ noodle tea, boba tea, from what's called TPT. Now this is not a local business. I mean, although it is local, it's in Chinatown, it's very busy, but I think this is a chain from, Taiwan. From Taiwan, and they started 2005. They're very popular. There's always a line. There's many around Seattle, but the one here in the ID, they've got the QQ noodle, and I thought, why not add this to the best noodle list in Seattle? I usually get the T1 Yen, which is also known as Iron Buddha tea. This is one of my favorite teas, and they happen to have it here. They also have this really good chia fruit tea. Very nice and refreshing. This last one is an honorable mention. It's called Mike's Noodle House, and I've been coming here for years. Actually, an ex of mine that is from here is the one that introduced me to it, and that's just telling you that's like a staple, because they would come here since like middle school. It's been here for a while. Everyone comes here, and this is just a must. And if you are coming here, definitely make sure to bring cash, because it's cash only. So just make sure there's some ATMs before you get in here. And they have a really extensive menu, but my two favorites here are, I like getting the sweet cow soup with brisket and the congee. I'll usually do the pickled beef with veggie, and then of course ask for a Chinese donut to dip it in. Okay, here it is. This is the sweet cow, which means water dumpling because it has the water chestnuts inside. And then the noodles, they're almost kind of like that angel hair noodle. And the broth smells so good. I think it's got like fish sauce or something, but it's got like a very distinct smell. This is so comforting right now. But yeah, the noodles always hit here. It's just really satisfying. These like angel hair, I don't know what you call them, but they're very much like angel hair. Then the brisket here too. Sometimes it's hit or miss, but it seems like right now it's a hit. Like it's very tender and falling apart. Highly recommend this place. Probably one of the best noodles in Seattle, honestly.